But you define in common. It doesn't mean we would forget about the problems of our viewers and our listeners who call us every day and share their concerns with us, especially when it comes to the problems in their communities, the problems in their localities. Now, say Omafobeka, your far editor, you also say we'll follow up on the concerns that have been raised by people in Dansuman area. The lighting system was very bad there. We took footages, we discussed the issues. Some of the problems in the area have been fixed. From there, we moved on to other areas. We have been concentrating on the North Industrial area. One more streetlight concerns a lot of the street lights are not working. But for us to have a better appreciation of the problems about the North Industrial area, me share some footage we see about for Yenshen communication.
North Industrial area, mantamu bakwa ewo enkrankru duemu na enyuma akesie pii na ewo ho. Semeka enyuma akesie ewo Ghana ha pa de se wo hwe bia na North Industrial area na obetimi ehunu bie. Essence enyuma akesie ewo ho nti to de bia won hyada enhunu enipa pii se wo mu asisi afiefie ewo ho a wo mutitimu nanso abre nyina no aya na ho ye hye pa enkankane ade akye no na obehwe na nipa efri eye wo munyuma so ekofie ebinum nso efrifie ekọ wo munyuma so kwantene ba ko a eye efri North Industrial area a edekọ eye circle eni aveno no yekohwe aso no eye street light enyanam nkania ibi de ebi enni so edura najo a na eho ayesum kabi a se wanhwe yi a na aboneyefo a wo mutete sumase edi amanfo nya no wo mu edi amanfo nya esan nkania eni honti adrobafo ene wo mu a wo mutena eye trotro mu a wo fa sa kwan ne so no de abre nyina no na ayem hye kakra e wo ho adrobafo no bi se edura najo sa na wo mu twika no a edin pa se wo mu behunu ekwan ne so yie na eto da bia anhwe a na wo mu de wo ka no kura akopempem amanfo foforo no edie mu.
Happy morning show focus on street lights ena yeguso a yeye ena ya ba be pie mu ewo industrial area hanom no industrial harbor companies bebre ewo hanom nanso edu na jo anase enwumra na hanom nyina aye dark if you say street lights esisi kwan no ho no emu bia enye edwuma so we hwe mechia from Kwame Nkrumah circle 10 no we ebe share industrial area ha all the way to Aveno ehonum ni nyina light enni kwan so apart from companies ha ebia omo edan enim no omo so light no ekwan na gasa mu de unhu hwe nti wo drive here wo angasa car ne light no e na de be hwe na so we nipa onam kwan ho de a age se wo bie we nipa uhu amanfo mo ne nam kwan no ho obi esi ni tirase ebi se o so hwe fom yie na wanko ankobo fom anasa anko hye gatemu ana bibi efi se hanum ni nyina ayesum so wo hwe kwan no so a wutumu se poles esisi honom wutumu se bulbs ehye street light ni mu nanso enya ade aso as to how long this has been no yentimi enche ye try say anka yebenya amanfo a omo around no metumi akasa afa ho say light no da ben ena hye say enya edwuma. But it looks as if, say, the same situation no running through most parts of Accra. Adia san, Nakrum, aye, dark, very, very, very dark, and it is quite dangerous for most of the people now. You know, Makasa no, Omakase, aya cromfo to me, she connects near there. Na omo ato ashe nipa so ageni phone, ageni bag, and I say Bukrana, na omo eprano. Inti sa ena ekoso ewo industrial area hanum. All the way from Asiahan Ewomechi through to Aveno.
We Yene the presiding member of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, Honorable Alfred J. Adodona Freno Paju, Yene no Edin Komo Efasa and Semiho. Nania wadi tuja Efa street light ya any North Industrial area no Enunie.
The main street light, okay, the street light that has been given to a contractor by the government. And I know one contractor, Prefus, who is working on the street lights, okay? But the street lights within communities, that is being undertaken by the assembly itself. We have something we call the electoral area project, in street light maintenance, which we do that every year from the assembly. I know with Adeno, the main road that is, how do we call it, from, I know, no, but I'll still find out because I'll still find out. But what I know is that from the new Mekong stretch, I know most of the street lights are working. That's one I'm 100% sure of that. But I passed there most of the time. But I think from the whole Mekong passing through Kodesh, that's where some of the street lights are not functioning. As I said, I know the contractors are working on it, which I'm going to follow up. As you rightly said, maybe tomorrow by this time I'm going to give you a feedback as to who specifically is working on that particular stretch. Yeah. From the old Mekong, that's Duraplast road to Farm up here. There's lights there. Yeah. I know some of the lights are not functioning, but I know if you say that place is in total darkness, I beg to differ. But that notwithstanding, if you like, tonight, you can give me a team from your side. We'll go around. We are all working for Mother Ghana. Let me commend you for the work that you are doing. Whoever has been given work to be done, we all make sure the person, there is value for. Like I said, I know Prefos. It was given to 3 contractors, but the one I know very well is, actually, I don't know. I don't have the mind. I don't have any documents in front of me. Like I said, as for Prefos, I know Prefos has been given some contract to do, but as to the specific areas, it's not, I can't give it to you off it, but I'll find out. I said, I'm going to do a follow-up on the specific contractors who have been given that specific portion for them to be working.
Enti yeguso ya proba no na afi ne ya kyerɛkyerɛ mo areas a ɛyesum me ya sure so wo area one ka so wutumi hu say street light wo ho and I say street light ni ho a few places yakɔ and na street light no ebi eye adwuma, and then some of the places buildings wo ho a enyo omo and also omo provide street light omo ankasa omo light and omo ma area ho e bright kakra. Enti this is like something that runs through most parts of the country. Na be say industrial area companies are kase ni bebre wa hai then and I betumi ya fa ho a omo ye adwuma ha omo be feel safe. Companies wa ha e be feel safe say omo properties akronfo entumi embehye so efise hanom ayesum no enti ni nyina ade a yeguso a yedi ho enkomo ewo happy morning show ne so
try your problems and the lighting system. Fatih covered the place. She saw what was on the ground. The concerns among for easy. These, prominent, industries and as a companies to date, these problem persists. Is it the case that everything we must leave to government? And as sometimes we would expect Ghanaians would take their own fate, their own issues into their own hands. We can say, okay, that's why you hear taxes. We can say, okay, property rates are you and all those taxes. That's why we pay them. And so government must be able to fulfill its mandate when it comes to these concerns. Fatih, you're on the ground. You covered the industrial area, not industrial area. Now it is saying.
It was quite shocking because during the day, we call North Industrial Area, send a day which means the companies are kese and it looks as if security is just around the company now. The company nenima more light. Then on streets I think it was about the darkest area of all the places I'm calling a dark para. Into we share how vibrant the place is during the day, not sharp contrast when it gets to evenings, now a idea quite worrying. And a place in Swa because of companies with me I can say what if I confirm and I say any paboniphobia now security personnel no more on company. Most of the companies which are one security personnel pen or it will be quotation is why not a why assume no. Even though there are a few residents there, I'm confident, but sending a wire dark and why can't they be able to say we be across our hand and say intimate police and say it was really alarming. Until that make during the reports in the Monami can say anti companies can they come together and invest in solar lighting and BB and because companies would you see also with I didn't even see much of the light poles and make us say we light over our share and BB. It was really disturbing.
Well, sometimes it's a very difficult thing to talk about. Because these are companies I'm not saying it's their responsibility.
Exactly.
No, I'm not saying it's their responsibility. But they owe it to themselves as well in the interest of their own properties to ensure, say, even if they are not going to fix the street lights themselves or fix some lights somewhere, the authorities will be notified by these institutions. Say, this is the problem in our areas. That security man or two on ma, or no quantity honor. BBC nas in the Paboni for Bibana so honor now. What can he do? It's not that the person is wielding a gun or anything. There's a children need to form more business. No more woman in a year. But I buy. But we are in this country. You cast a governance. Most of the time, you can't governance near you. A man penny and a share for one more and our government near one more. But government is you, government is me, government is all of us. Yeah, can ja abai. So they see these problems there. There is an MC in the area, there's an assemblyman in the area. But nobody is fixing these lights. Nobody cares. And that's what I always say, politicians want home. The reason why sometimes when we have problems, is because you pamper woman. Ukrom, motor untimi fanko, tractor untimi fanko, ukuta 4x4 obefromako, ababaye campaign ewofie akacho set to abamame. The car is comfortable, it's luxurious, you can move. Wobetwam ewasa area we mu a police 4-5 ene di nanim. Am Robert Tim cross no. He's seen that the light is off, but they will do nothing about it. The MCE is there. He has seen the problem that is there. The assembly is there. They know the problem that is there. But almost change, so the media will come and highlight these problems before they work. Why? I didn't think there was an area, dark. So look at your screens. Look at how dark and dangerous the place is. But who is a man for the whole? People sleep in these areas. Yeah. I notice every door my bedroom. So free VIP and that's all full. People now. That's where people sleep. And sometimes I feel so worried and I feel so scared for these individuals. And you say, well, me about for there are people who would have come from their villages expecting say higher greener pastures. Now omoba all expectations fall flat. Omuni baby that not yet omo then when they find such places, they sleep. But can't we protect the vulnerable in the society by just providing some of these lights? And to poor Juma and then obia no one ma poor Juma 6 o'clock. What first area we say? What is our area we say? How will you go home? Someone said there's an emergency. How do you come and stand by the roadside looking for a taxi for that emergency? You dare not. It's how do we live in such places and our politicians look on? See, you made a day, and son of my boy, why? Every day you pay taxes. Monsieur, Munya police protection, you're the amamo. Traffic, Musimundi, Mubaya, Mubacham, Yachimana catcher say, oh, I was on an assignment. Whatever kind I was say. Yo, you're very familiar. We will highlight the problems, we will highlight the concerns of the people every single day when we have the opportunity. Na ni nyina mu no so no wo mo aye kasa ye di mo no time be so a wo se yekoto aba no na wo mo ade wo mo problem se wo no be hwede ato aba no wo meka che se oh me de metuma ba say you regardless nti ni atim kakra meka no. But the MCE for the area, the assembly members for the area, they should be aware, say, we'll follow up on this matter every day. We'll highlight their incompetency in the area for not providing street lights for these people. Now, it's our project. The failing MCEs, we'll mention them live on air. The assembly members, the committee members, what are you people doing for your constituents? Allowances. Womanika, I don't want MC Onika. Woman jacket here. But am I gonna money at you? Am I gonna money at you?